What's the guy from Japan?
Inoue?
Yeah, it would be technically. That fight right there, like me and him. But I think I'd be too big for him.
Probably, yeah. Because
that fight would be like...
It's like a dream fight.
Yeah.
If you're keeping up with the boxing scene lately, you'd know that everyone's talking about who the rightful fighter of the year is. You'll hear one side screaming that Terrence Crawford is the man that should be named the best fighter of the year. And you'll have another side screaming that it should be Naoya Inoue. But there can only be one man, and the standout fighter of the year is none other than Terrence Crawford. Now, Gervonta Davis was nowhere to be found during this debate. This led to many boxing purists and fans saying that the monster would finish the job with Tank. Now, we know when it comes to fighters like Tank, ego is a huge problem. So obviously, Gervonta had a few shots to take at him. But things really escalated when this Japanese boxer called Tank Davis and issued a brutal knockout warning. Now that's when you know that they ain't playing around no more. This shocking call-out sent the entire boxing world into a frenzy. I mean, the monster versus Tank. That's gotta be a super fight. Fans are pressuring Gervonta Davis from all sides to take this fight. Now the question is, will he step into the ring with Naoya, or will he duck? Well, if you want to know, then you've come to the right place. So without further ado, let's take a deep dive into this drama. When it was first announced that there were two main candidates for the Fighter of the Year, it raised a lot of questions. I mean, you got Inoue and Bud. People were surprised that Terrence Crawford made it to the final two names. Not because he's not good, I mean, Bud's the best. But since he's had only one fight this year, it made no sense for him to be the Fighter of the Year. Now, Inoue on the other hand, now that's one guy who's being talked so much about lately. He had two of the most epic performances we've seen in the sport of boxing this year. Another name that was thrown was Gervonta Davis. Yep, the guy who humbled Ryan Garcia for good. Now when people were comparing Inoue with Bud, Bud made a statement that made a lot of buzz on the internet. He said, "I'm the only fighter to beat a top 5 pound for pound fighter this year, and the way I beat him was unmatched. 2023 Fighter of the Year is me. Some might say, but I only fought one time, but that one fight was bigger than any of the others." He added, "And I gotta say, Inoue had a great run too, but not the greatest. No doubt Inoue is a good fighter, but not the best. Yes, he did have an amazing performance this year, but not legendary. I don't understand why we're talking about him and not Gervonta Davis. Tank would beat that guy blindfolded. He'll bully him." A very bold statement made by Terrence Crawford. The monster has always been a star in the ring and outside the ring. In the ring, he talks with his punches, and outside the ring, he talks with style. So Inoue did not waste a single second and called Tank out. This broke the internet. The fans were going crazy, and all of them were saying the same thing. Make Gervonta Davis versus Naoya Inoue happen. Well, Gervonta responded to the fans, and you can't miss out on what this American boxer had to say. Who's the guy from Japan? Inoue? Yeah. That would be a fun fight, and it would be technical. But I think I would be too big for him, but it would be like a dream fight. I like that fight. I like him as a fighter. I think he's better than bums like Shakur and Devin Haney. Now that should make all the fans happy. The legend Floyd Mayweather seems very interested in making this fight come to live. Now we know Money likes to poke his nose everywhere so he could stay relevant. Take a look at what Floyd Mayweather said. "What I would like to see is if he could fight Gervonta at a catchweight. That'd be a hell of a fight. What I need Inoue to do is do like we do in the US now. I need him to come fight in the US, random blood and urine testing." He added, "I think he's a hell of a fighter. Hell of a fighter. I won't take anything away from him. And I like him because he takes a lot of my stuff from my playbook. But that's okay. We're supposed to. You're supposed to take from the greats. This man really cannot say anything without saying that he's great. Floyd Mayweather is really one of a kind." But he made a solid point about the weight though. Inoue is still lighter than Gervonta, and we know he can adjust to different weights quite easily. Let's talk about Naoya Inoue for a sec, because this dude's out here breaking all the rules and making it look hella easy. Weight classes? Not a problem for our boy Inoue. He's out here, collecting belts at different weights like it's a shopping spree. So this Japanese boxer cleared the house at 118 pounds, and now he's dominated the 122-pound division. Marlon Tapales was the last dude standing in his way, but let's be real. We all treated him like a tiny speed bump in Inoue's fast lane to undisputed greatness. But hold on. After Inoue stepped into the ring with Tapales, the fandoms already started playing matchmaker like it's the hottest dating app. Ain't nobody in the 126 or 130-pound scene catching their eyeballs, but Gervonta Davis at 135 pounds? That's the dream matchup everyone's daydreaming about. Even Tank Davis himself is dropping hints that he's down for it. This American boxer has got a 25-0 record with 22 KOs, and even he knows a clash with Inoue would be straight up fire. But, and there's always a but, Davis thinks the weight difference might be too much for this mega showdown to go down. Gervonta Davis doesn't understand why some people continue to fantasize about a fight between himself and Japanese dynamo Naoya Inoue. Yep, he came a long way from saying that fighting the monster is his dream fight to saying, why are people still talking about it? I don't know about you guys, but I smell a duck. In Davis's view, what he feels is a huge weight gap between them, which makes this fight highly unrealistic. So here we are, sitting on the edge of our seats, waiting for Inoue to conquer another weight class and maybe get that dream matchup with Davis. Will it happen? Will these two forces collide in the ring? We're crossing our fingers, double tapping those fantasy matchmaker posts and keeping the hype alive. And the hype was worth it, because you won't believe what Naoya Inoue just said. Brace yourselves, because it's gonna knock your socks right off your feet. In a recent interview, the monster said, "I've seen the hype around this fight. The fans are begging for it. It's worth moving up in weight. I'm down for the challenge. I have to prove I'm the best boxer in the world, and what other way to do that than by knocking Gervonta Davis out cold in the ring?" Damn, things are starting to get heated. And that's what we love to see, don't we? That's what the fans want. And they're losing it completely over this potential matchup. Fans from all around the world are gathering on social media and sharing their excitement over this epic clash. Look at what one of the fans tweeted, "I've been waiting for a fight like this for a really long time. Props to boxing if they can make this fight. It's gonna be nuts. For the first time ever, Tank won't come and bully his opponent. Inoue will be his toughest bout and here for all of it." Well, we're all here for it. Another fan said, "Let's go. So excited for this fight. I got Gervonta Davis winning on points. It's gonna be a very close one. Both fighters are tough and got that dog in them. It's gonna be fireworks." Yep. Fireworks will be everywhere when these two come to face each other in the ring. The fans suspect it's going to be a close one. Well, tell that to boxing veteran Carl Frampton, cause that guy has got it entirely different. Boxing veteran Carl Frampton shares his opinion on a potential fight between Naoya Inoue and Gervonta Davis after Inoue's spectacular win over Marlon Tapales. Frampton praised Naoya Inoue after a stunning KO win. The legend Floyd Mayweather once urged Inoue to test himself against Gervonta Davis. This made the fans root for a future matchup. However, get this, Frampton outrightly rejected a future fight with Gervonta Davis for Inoue. He believes that a bout with Davis might not be a competitive matchup. Carl Frampton said, "No doubt Inoue is a generational great, but the talked about fight with Tank would be an absolute mismatch. I'm not even sure he beats the top featherweights. Inoue versus Lopez though? Come on. Don't do your boy Lopez like that. Anyone who knows boxing knows that Lopez would not last a single second against the monster. If there's one man who can give Gervonta Davis a run for his money, it's Naoya Inoue. This Japanese boxer has got power, speed, boxing IQ, and all other fundamentals. He has what it takes to wipe the floor with a Tank. But Tank Davis won't go down without a fight. It's gonna be epic. Guess we'll have to just wait and see how this one plays out." So there you have it, Fight World. That's all I have for you today. Make sure to like this video, comment, and share. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you next time. Until then, peace out.